You don't need to look up a parts list. You don't need to. I'm sorry, Silver.
That's the first bit of truth
I like building computers, so I'm always curious.
The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my
Because, so I used to be an Intel gal. I used to, like, all of my computers I used to build, like, for myself and for my friends, I always used to build with Intel, because that was just what I liked. But the last 2 PCs I built, one for myself, one for my parents, I went AMD. Because Intel's kind of, like, stagnated, and I like what AMD's been rolling out, so I switched. And so I'm curious now if people have kept the same, because I feel like they kind of, they feed off each other. Like, sometimes Intel does real good, and then it kind of plateaus, and that gives AMD a chance to, like, overtake it for a bit. Ooh. I love that. I love that competitive. I love them actually forcing each other to do better. Like, you can't stagnate in the computer world because someone will always do better. And that's good. That's what we need in this world. Healthy competition makes things better.
Which is why I came here in the first place.
Or Fontaine. So I am only in Fontaine because of one of the last events. This event that happened here, I flew over the border and illegally entered Fontaine by this mountain and like gliding my way into Fontaine illegally. Because you're meant to come this way. And I did not. I glided across the border, got to here, started drowning in Fontaine, before finally hitting here. Yeah, I did an illegal border crossing, Takun. I'm not even pretending. That's what we did. We snuck in. I'll leave you a lurky penny. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get back to the series. Have a great watch of your series, Takun. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you for the lurk. Have an amazing rest of your day or night, and hopefully we'll catch you sometime very, very soon. Yeah, but we've been on Inazuma for a very long time, T-Mike. We have been, like, hanging out over here for just the longest time. Yeah, we should be. So my AR currently is 45. We can ascend, and if I ascend, I think I'd be closer to 50, because I do have 138,000 experience sitting in my adventure rank. So I could probably ascend if I wanted to. And then my best characters are, I think, my current crew. So Raiden is level 70, Nahida's level 70, Xingqiu is 70, and Bennett is 70. So much to do. I mean, make the most of it. Take your time with it, T-Mike. That is always my suggestion, especially when you've just joined a game. Like, you only get to play through a game the first time once, and it's always more exciting the first time you play through it. Especially this game, like, you will eventually get to the point where you're just doing, like, the daily and weekly stuff, and it becomes a bit of a grind. So enjoy it while you've still got all of the content fresh and good. That is, like, the best advice I can give you as someone new into the game. Love and croissants. Honestly, my favorite part of Fontaine Mia is poodles. I love the poodles that are just running around. I love animals. And so whenever I find animals in games, it brings me joy. Like, there's a little Shiba over here. Just a cute little puppa. Look at this little guy. So cute. But yeah, the Fontainian poodles. Oh, joy. So, so much joy. It's what I live for. Oh no, I walked too close.
Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible.
So return to my body. There we go. I'm back. Did you miss me? It was a long time I was gone, I know, so I imagine you did. Like, the hole I left when I disappeared must have been unending, very, very sad. But that's okay, guys. Don't worry, I'm back. I'm here. We're gonna make it through this together. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was a very satisfying little today from my beer. Thank you, beer. Okay, guys. It's Friday. Cheers! Chink! That's refreshing. I just got myself a can. Nice. Nice. It's what we like to hear. It's Friday. That means get on the beers. Everyone left with a case of beers. Okay. Do. Let's play some video games. I really, okay. This is the problem with this game. Realistically, I should be loaded into this game before the game starts. But that would be the logical thing. Yeah, I'm logged in, I know how long it's gonna fucking take to load this stupid fucking server, because it always takes longer than you can possibly imagine. Like, a bunny could get pregnant, gestate, and have the babies in the time it takes me to get into this server. Just gonna put that out into the universe. And yet, we wait. We wait for forever. But I can't load it in before we come in, because I can't fucking pause the game. And that's... So 2 drinks per loading screen. That's exactly right, Shadow. 2 drinks per loading screen. That's all we get. But I can't start the game, because if I do, I can't pause the game. Which means that while I'm doing everything else, I'm slowly starving to death and slowly, like, getting exhausted. And so I come back and I'm like, you have no life. You are literally about to die. Well, that is exactly right, Tremlin. The joy of a game being constantly online, waiting for me to fuck it up. Yep.
And then you feel bad for not watching everyone else's. You're like,
yep.
Eh.
Which POV is the correct POV?
Which we all know the answer to that, and that's Pandy's POV.
That's because I'm a little gremlin.
You are. The little Luke goblin.
Little Luke goblin.
Well, you did right by Maya and killed that
Yes, welcome in. Thank you for choosing my POV, even if it's only for a little while.
But it's still my home. We gotta save it.
Whee! We're gonna save it. It's time for us to save it.
This is the Iridian homeworld. This is where the Iridians came from.
Oh, so this is like Wall Street.
The OG
This is where
Siren planet.
Okay, this is like the Silicon Valley of Iridium coin.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we love that. Necrotafeo. It looks interesting, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Very blue.
Full of bug.
I'm not such a fan of full of bug. Well, there's a person standing on the hill over there.
I'm super fans, or not. That's just something people say. Game over, bitches!
Game over, bitches.
Game over, bitches.
I mean, that's how I end most of my games. Maybe that's what I need to say, like, congratulations, guys, we are done. We have finished this game.
End of the stream.
It's the end of the stream. Game over, bitches. I'm going home. Goodbye. Borderlands 3. This is the biggest psych out that ever did psych out. But it's a really bad one, because there's no way this is where they would do it.
Be continued in
4, 3, 2, 1. 3. Yeah. Yeah. No psych out for me. I've played these games before.
I'm better.
I know your tricks, Borderlands 3. You can't defeat me.
Studio.
Yeah, you think you're cool? I'm much cooler.
Good save.
sword master around these parts.
I wonder if we'll know them. My dorm roommate plays D&D and I don't understand how you can play it.
Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Look,
Quite
there's some people
easily?
around. Let's go talk to them.
It's all about dice games. It's if you want to get real simple, it's the same as playing dice in a casino, except like less money being lost and more of like us being successful and the house losing.
Worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before
Yeah.
in the past, but it's never
Yeah.
shaken him. This time, though,
It's like
Just
playing.
because he's been possessed.
It's like playing a video game, except you know, instead of like watching your character go about its thing, you're explaining IRL what your character is doing
I don't care whether you're trespassers
and
or
hoping
just
that
here to
you've put
harass us
enough
while Sensei
points
isn't
into the
there.
right things to
Get
make
out of
you
here
win.
immediately. Don't make me draw my blade, or you
Yeah.
won't live to regret it.
Yeah.
No, you got it so wrong. We just came here to.
Oh man. Paimon is doing bad things again. Paimon is being pretty shit at this all over again. How do you play your character? It's like you turn into a different person? I mean, pretty much. It'd be the same as if you were really into your video game you're playing. Like, when I was playing Cyberpunk, like, I made the character that was me. I'm like, okay, what's my character gonna do? Okay, we're gonna be really nice to everybody. We're not gonna lie. So anytime there was an option,
We've had so many people
you're
trying
like,
to cause us trouble
I'm
recently.
gonna choose the option where I tell the truth.
You
It's
haven't
just the
arrived
same
at
as
the best
that.
of
It's
times, I'm
just
afraid.
when we're asked like, okay, you've met a guard at the gates. Are you going to choose violence or are you going to choose no violence? Yeah. This little hallway is actually good. I think I can see most of the places. Okay, they're fighting them down there. Yeah, they're doing work. I'll just keep this protected. Oh no, Delia's just come up here. Timothy and Henry got this, guys. I don't need to do any work, right? That's how this works. You can just chill out while they carry me. First one's done. Second wave is starting. We'll see what happens to Timothy and Henry. Don't make eye contact with them, guys, and we won't feel bad if they die. Henry and Timothy are taking big hits down there. You're a great support, I say. That's exactly right. Oh, he is injured. No, he's up. Oh, they're both injured. Oh no, they're back up. It's fine. They're back up, guys. Don't worry. They're fine. They're carrying this game. They don't even need me. I'm just here as like the cheer team to collect the reward. See, they keep getting Delia just ran off to help. Delia has noticed that there is combat. Her bloodlust summons her to war. Proper manager behavior. That's exactly right. I'm managing from we use the pyramid approach to warfare. Top-down management. It's fine. If they get up here, then they become my problem. Here he comes, see? Oh no, he's lost. See, level 50's lost. He has no idea where he's meant to be. Delia, if you could just like go down and pick up our friends, that'd be great. Oh, he's he's run away. Oh no, he's going after the other guy. He's being distracted by the house we built over there, and so has run off into the nothingness. Okay, cool. No doubt. Delia, if you could go like pick something, that'd be great. He's still over at the house. Oh yeah, he's destroying the house. Old Maid is not even trying to fight him. He's just... Oh, there's two of them. Oh, Old Maid is down. They are still pyramid heading over in the distance. Oh, they're coming back now. They've worked out we are here. Oh yeah, no, they're going after the other house. Maybe I can just like come down here and just take a little pot shot at them. This one? Oh, they're inside that little house, I think. Are they gonna come out of the house? No, they're just spinning inside the house. Okay, well, if they're happy, I'm happy. Though I don't think this can move on until we've destroyed them, so I probably should go down and... You know what? While they're doing that, we'll just go downstairs and get these other two guys out. That sounds like a plan, right?
That's a little annoying, but...
Yeah. I'm ready.
Oh, you were on top of me.
I was waiting to see how
Getting
long.
the stream delay. I was like, you're like, I'm ready. So I started looking around for you. Like, okay, where are you?
I'm bigger than your backpack. Which way do we go?
So we might go down here and get a car instead of wandering through the wasteland like a bunch of bloody yobbos.
I mean, that does check out for us, though. It it fits with
Honestly,
our culture.
It does.
You tried to push that very, very fast on me. You tried to leave me behind again.
I did not.
Vietnam
I
style.
I didn't leave you
Vietnam
behind.
style
I've never left you behind.
flashbacks. Vietnam style flashbacks, right then.
You got the feel for some new wheels?
Oof. I've never played either one. That's fair, Shadow. That is the safe choice to make. League is full of the saltiest players on the in the universe, and you don't need that stress in your life. And Genshin is full of like the most obsessed players in the universe. So again, you do not need that in your life. I feel like it's very rare to run into like a casual one of either of those of these games. I am a rare breed of casual player. What do I need to do? Oh, I have to wait to do the exorcism. Okay, here we go. Wait. 18. Is that enough? Do we think that's enough? Yeah, no, I played a lot of League back in my day. Gaming is a spectrum, then League Engine is on the opposite end of the spectrum, both weirdage but in different ways. Yeah, I would 100% agree with that, Tram. Yeah, like League is the hyper-competitive, end of the spectrum where people are so obsessed, like, you have to be playing so many hours a day to be good at it. So many hours, you have to be, like, playing the meta, you have to be super involved in it so that you can be good at it. Like, that's the League end. Souls players in chat, all casuals are dead now. And then you have, yeah, the complete opposite end, which is Genshin, which is not like a hyper competitive game, but the fan base becomes hyper competitive. Like, you have to, like, they have their favorite characters. If you don't like them, oh my god, oof, you're in trouble. Like, if you're not playing it how, like, you're not doing the things you need to be doing, if you're not like hitting the right things, like, it can get a bit nasty. You have to be playing it every single day as well, but to collect your dailies and do the grind, oh, very different ends of the spectrum. And then there's just me in the middle, just being like la 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 la. That's me anyway. That's how I look at those games. Do you say casual, ladies and gentlemen? All players in chat, all casuals are dead now. I actually read I think you mean you don't like that's exactly it, Drame. That is exactly it. Like, there can only be one Genshin streamer at a time. The rest is shit. Come on. I just like to brag sometimes that I've mastered these games. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. I had like this moment where my brain just like had a little aneurysm, and it was like, what's DS1? Is that like playing your Nintendo DS? And then I realized it was Dark Souls. Like, I took a second there. My brain, again, aneurysm, but it was fine. I got there in the end. But yes. Yeah. I don't think I could complete those games. Again, I am too much of a casual player to feel like I could get good at Souls-like games. Like, I feel like you need to actually commit a bit of, like, time and effort into mastering them, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I just want to run around and collect my cute husbandos and waifus and have them live in my happy little teapot. And I want to, like, build a little cottage on an unknown world and collect a whole bunch of resources I'm never gonna use and run around looting and shooting all the loot that I can.
And pushed her away.
I don't want to, like, master something.
Like
That sounds... The thought of mastering Dark Souls actually makes me tired, and I need to have a nap before I continue even thinking about that.
Others who didn't recognize, but they all seem to be.
And 3, 2, 1. We are level 50 and I can ascend. It's telling me to ascend, and I still have 56,000 experience. Really? I didn't see it pop up, but I didn't know if I could ascend it again, if I would instantly go to 55 or not. That's insane. But I can ascend, guys, if I so wish to. And I have 56,000 extra points. I saw that too. I completely missed that. I was looking at it, I was still hanging with chat. Ascend, you reckon? I'll just go ascend again? I feel like I shouldn't ascend again. I feel like that'd be a bad idea. Oh, Shadow, thank you. Okay, I am sitting up straight. Let's see if we can hear my shoulders tonight. Oh god, that was a pop and a half. Okay. I don't think it was as loud as last night though, so you might not have heard it, but it popped. I'll have some water. This water is for Shadow. I think I'd be fucked if I ascended, guys. If I ascended right now... No, because you're all trolls. You're as bad as me. I know that I have collected a little horde of trolls and goblins and gremlins in my chat. So I know you guys would all be like, yeah, Pandy, ascend. What's the worst that could happen? You'll just get fucked up by everything in the world. And then I will actually just continue to die, because it'll be like, here's your level 95 bosses. We take after you. That's it. I've collected you for a reason, because you're as trolly as me. What can I say? I am a goblin queen. My little loot goblin gremlins. When the voice is in your head. No, Jay, I'm the voice in yours.